Hey, Ghost Rider versus Galactus. How could you not want to pick this book up, seeing it on the shelf? And J. Michael Straczynski, so you know it's gonna be good. And Juan Ferreyra doing great art inside. This cover is by Terry Dodson, but man, it looks so good. I remember this fight from that 90s Fantastic Four cartoon, but it goes a little bit different in the comic, and I love it. This is a great book. A little bit pricey, but $5 seems to be average for like your Marvel type comic book. And it's just a one shot, real fun. Nothing on the back, just an ad here for that Thunderbolt show, which I didn't see the movie, but I hope it's good. Knock on wood. I want to see it. It was already out of the theater before I got a chance to go see it. I did just see Superman yesterday. It's been out a few weeks, but I just got to see it, and that was real cool. But I'll talk Superman movie later. This just gives us our brief introduction to the idea of Galactus and Ghost Rider, and this is the Johnny version of Ghost Rider. It's not Dan. Although this takes place in the late 70s, as it says here, and if the artwork doesn't tip you off, that World Trade Center should. But we get Ben meeting up with this criminal here, but before Ben can take him in for questioning, Ghost Rider shows up. And this book right here, right off the bat, you can tell is really jokey. It's fun. It's having a good time with itself, and I appreciate that. It's just a really cool one shot, and yeah, it's just not wasting your time. You're having a good time while you're reading it. And so yeah, the tone might not be 100% serious, but like, just be here for it. It's good. And like, this page is so cool. I love it. I love the reflection in the pool here. I love just how kicked back he's looking. I enjoy the humorous banter between the neighbors. This is just a good book. We get this scene here where Ghost Rider just gives this fella his penance stare, which I will say, continuity nerd in me, this does bug me that this is supposed to be like way back in the day Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider, even time specific, but we're seeing him in the more modern 2000-ish look for Johnny, because this was more Dan's look originally. Danny had the more biker type look, and Johnny was the more stunt biker type thing. But you know, it's just generational, I guess. But since this is a period piece, that just kind of irks me a little bit. That's my biggest problem with the book, but that's just me being a continuity comic nerd. It's fun otherwise though, and I'm still down for it, and I enjoy the back and forth between Ben and Johnny here. It's real fun. But he goes along with him. We get jokiness with the neighbors and all the people in the neighborhood talking to each other just about all the superhero shenanigans. But I enjoy this. Ben ends up taking Johnny along with him as he's getting fitted for a suit for his date later in the night. We get some more fun banter between everybody, and that's what I like about this, is just the visuals are absolutely insane. I'm loving this artist. He is phenomenal. It's stylized a tiny bit cartoony, but it's so cool. And like, all this demon stuff coming out of his bike as Johnny attaches onto a rocket ship, because as we saw on that last page there with the fun little whisper, Ben puts it in his head to, who would win in a fight, Galactus or the Ghost Rider? Like, could that penance stare work on him? And so he goes to test out the theory. This page is absolutely beautiful, and I really feel like it does capture the mood of the terror this guy has and the majesty of just like what they're going up against and their final last stand here. So very cool seeing the energy getting drawn up from the planet and just that giant Galactus hovering. And then we see him in space and everything coming, and Ghost Rider just zooming on up and bugging the hell out of Galactus, and he's just like, go away, little bug. So Ghost Rider just turns into a big old giant form, sizing him up so that he cannot be ignored, and now he's planet size too, and that looks sick. I dig it. That is a cool design, just like a giant monster Galactus figure. Really cool. Also, curious about this event here. Man, it's been a while since I read some proper Cosmic Marvel, but man, I really loved the whole Annihilation era, like Annihilation through like Realm of Kings. That was just the best reading. So if we're getting back to that, especially if it's kind of self-contained, because I just can't be reading everything, but I can read a couple titles tied together, or like one ongoing miniseries or something. I'm down for that. Like I wouldn't be picking this up if it was like a full-on ongoing of like Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's a bit dumb for me. But for a one-shot of Ghost Rider fighting Galactus, I'm here for that. And this is a cool fight. I love how everything's illustrated. This artist is phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of his stuff. Just looking incredible. We get this big old page of just non-stop brawling, but we also get this full page ad too. So I just reviewed this issue the other day, this Marvel swimsuit issue. Go check that out if you want to. But I got the variant cover by Mark Brooks, so this is cool seeing the actual cover, because this right here it's a wraparound cover. So this half right here is the main cover with this on the back of it. So that's cool in a way. I got both the covers now. I can dig that. That's real fun though. Adam Hughes though. He always doing good art. That's fun, man. I tell you, with how this is posed, though, look at that. Almost because you got the same color trunks on Tony Stark as you do on Wanda's bathing suit, so it almost looks, with how she's posed leaning over, you can almost kind of confuse and blend the figures together. That's funny. But that's just being silly. Let's focus back on this though. That is just so cool looking. Man, I love how stone-faced Galactus is in this book too. Like every time we see him, he's got that look right there. And that is just so cool. I love it. Also, we're going to see him in a second, but I love the way this artist illustrates the Watcher. Yeah, this standoff is so cool, and I love that Ghost Rider uses his penance stare, and it doesn't work on him. So that's a bit different than we've seen before, especially that cartoon from the 90s. That's how they actually beat Galactus in that, if I'm remembering right. Like, Ghost Rider just rolls up out of nowhere and is just like, I'm Ghost Rider. Hey, you commit genocide. He blasts him with a penance stare. And then he rolls off. It's the coolest, most random thing. But yeah, it doesn't work. And he's not too happy about that. He didn't know what to do. And Watcher shows up and starts explaining to him and like gives him the lowdown on the whole story of Galactus being Galen from another universe, the last survivor when that thing collapsed, and now he has to go around consuming. But nobody's ever asking like, what is the point of it? They're just wanting to stop it. And so the Watcher actually fills us in and tells us, why does Galactus need to eat all these plants? Like, what is the actual universal function? And essentially, he pretty much says it's like a crop. The planet is the universe is a crop, and before the universe spoils, Galactus goes and he feeds on everything. And that's him harvesting the crop. And then once he's harvested all the crop and everything in the universe has been consumed, then we're going to get a big old boom coming out of that, creating a new universe that incorporates everything from the previous, making it that much better. And eventually, in a countless number of universes later, we will finally get perfection and have a perfect universe that not even the Watcher can contemplate on what that would look like. So a little bit of a cop-out there as far as not actually telling you what's what, but it's pretty much explaining to you that it's beyond your mortal comprehension, and it's going to be pretty tight, though. It's going to be tight. And I love this illustration with the Galactus head coming up. We're seeing all the civilizations from the different universes. We're seeing that awesome Galactus ship going into overdrive and all that energy just exploding with Galactus in it and just new universe coming from it. And I really like how this guy draws the Watcher. Just both the Watcher and Galactus have this really grizzled, craggly look to him that really reminds me of how it was originally and should have been. And just, it looks so good. I dig it. I dig it so much. And like this scene too, or this panel here with just all the energy surrounding the Watchers. He's explaining everything and saying that it will be beautiful. We don't know what it will be, but it will be beautiful. And he's trying to explain to Ghost Rider just how important it is. And like, Johnny don't give a flying fuck, and he pretty much says that to him. He says his reply consists of 5 words. The first 3 are, I don't care. Would you like to hear the other 2? And so he's determined to just keep Galactus locked in a standstill fight for all of eternity so that he cannot consume any other worlds. But Watcher's just like, no, you're not. And just teleports him back. He's like, son of a bitch. And just walking down the street, and hey, there's Ben and Alicia on their date. So he stops, chit chats, and joins them for lunch. And it's a fun story. Fantastic art. Fun, silly premise that everyone's thought about. You know, like, I'm here for it. We just get some more ads in the back. But good time. This is what I'm talking about, you know. Still, I feel like $5 for a general comic book feels a little bit pricey, especially since it's not like it's a smaller press or independent book. It's Marvel, you know, and now they're backed by Disney. I'm pretty sure they could afford keeping their books at like $3.99 or, wow, $2.99. I remember when $3 was just like the average price for like a book, you know, like, what's going on? Anyhow, that's just the economy. I had a good time with this, though. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun flipping through this too, and go buy this book. It's got great artwork in it. Like this fella here, he is phenomenal. I'm really digging this style. It is cool. Like, Straczynski and Ferreyra. Really good. I like this guy. Super cool. Check it out.